Hello and welcome to a Bashed Pursue, and we are done watching an amazing Royal Rumble. Piyush, say hello.
Hello guys.
So Piyush is back, and we had an amazing Monday, good Monday to start off with.
Yes.
A very strong Royal Rumble. So let's get down to it. The first match, Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. I did not watch the match because I was particularly not interested in it. Piyush watched it. So Piyush, how was the match?
Match started really slow and it was kind of boring, but it got better where after the interference of Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, and then Usos came. So they had a good little spot there, and there was it was a decent match after that. Overall, it was okayish, and everyone expected Roman to win.
Yeah.
And he won. So there was nothing great about the match. It was a slow match. In the middle, it got interesting and had a decent ending. And the spot where they ended it is like Roman wanted to hit a spear, but it didn't come off well because there was a lack of space there when he was running. So it was kind of okayish end, and overall a decent match. Not great, nothing wow.
So
it was okay.
Was there an Uso interference?
Yeah, Usos. So first Ziggler and Bobby Roode came, and then Usos came,
Okay.
and then Jimmy had a spot where he gave us Phantom Bomb kind of thing from the top, and that was like one of the most interesting spot of the match. Apart from that, it was kind of stupid little moves here and there, but it was a decent match. Nothing great.
So my expectation was that Roman would lose the match against Corbin in a full heelish fashion. Like Corbin would win, and then Roman would be the underdog and will come in the Royal Rumble match and win it. Well, let's check that thought out because something else and something great happened. Better than that. So let's talk about the female Royal Rumble. The 30 female members Royal Rumble. I'm very happy with the result. But I think the best part was that Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair were like almost like after
25 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes they were there in the
good booking for Belair. So she had
yeah, and she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley for the title. So I think a very good thought process of placing her strong, and because now she always she's a strong character, but now she feels more of a threat that she might win. You never know, because the last defense that Rhea had with Tony was not that strong. It was not that dominating. I saw Worlds Collide yesterday, so that was not that dominating. So maybe I was betting on Shayna Baszler. I was very happy when she entered at 30th spot,
and she came and she had like 7 eliminations.
I don't remember the count, but some very good elimination.
She was on par with Belair.
But she was on par with Belair. She eliminated Belair, I believe.
No. She did.
Who eliminated Charlotte eliminated Belair. So like my favorite at least. I was not expecting her to win, but Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble.
I expected Charlotte to win, and it was well deserving. After last year, she made Becky to win.
Yeah.
And after the booking of last year, it was like everyone thought she was going to win today, and she won it. And it's kind of deserving for her, and she deserved to win because, as we know, she's like one of the most genuine athlete out there in the women's division, and there's no one better than her right now.
In spite of
all brands.
Yeah, in spite of all the hype that Becky has got, I think when
Becky has the hype, but she has the charm and she delivers.
Yeah, she in both terms, like maybe the heel, the face,
everything,
action, moveset, diverse moveset, everything.
And the booking was done good for the Women's Royal Rumble. How they made Beth too strong.
Yeah, but
and after being cut open in the head, she finished the match. She was in top 3. And love the part where she eliminated Natalia.
Yeah.
So that was a good phase in the game.
Something very similar happened, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So Beth Phoenix eliminated Natalia. I think the only thing that I observed at least, was, like both of us observed that she was bleeding. So I hope it was not that critical, because if it was critical, someone could have easily eliminated her to save her from any more damage. But I think she was doing just fine because
what she did. And Holly, she looked for a race, she looked little fit. And she had a great time, whatever she had in the ring. And it was a great paced match throughout. It was not fast, not slow. It was well paced, decent spots.
Yeah.
Like Mandy falling on Otis. And then Liv Morgan coming and eliminating Lana.
And then Naomi
Naomi's
coming back.
That thing is famous.
That Kofi Kingston thing that she did.
So overall, good match, good result.
Man,
deserving.
Kelly returned and Santina Marella.
That was a waste of spot.
But
it was funny.
It was funny, but I mean.
Santina Marella.
Yeah, I mean.
So it was good match. Like good start to the Women's Royal Rumble, and hopefully we'll get to see Becky versus Charlotte.
Yeah. And I want Charlotte to win. And a clean win. A clean spear or natural selection.
Only thing was, I guess Sasha was injured. Otherwise, it would have been awesome.
It would have been awesome. I think the last spot, Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks,
would have been amazing.
People would have gone nuts. We would have gone nuts, definitely. Next up,
Bailey versus.
Let's have a Bailey
versus
Lacey Evans. Bailey versus Lacey Evans. I was cooking Maggie and I was not interested in this match. Piyush watched it completely.
Boring match.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that
I was
not winning the championship.
So every time I look at Bailey, she looks like a queen from Egypt. That look, no, I just don't like it. I don't like this.
I like Bailey's this move.
I like the move, but I don't like the look. It's
a kind of heel look, and like we are not used to seeing Bailey in that way. So maybe because of that you don't like. But then it leads us to Bailey versus Sasha at Mania, hopefully.
Bailey versus
Banks.
No, but Bailey versus.
I think it might be Bailey versus Sasha in Mania.
No, maybe.
It's just my prediction. Let's see how it goes.
Maybe Bailey's going
because they have not had a singles match in WWE. Having such.
I think it's going to end up with Sasha versus Lacey Evans. Because I think Lacey's going to take it now
No, I don't think so. Bailey will be champion till Mania, and maybe Sasha Banks to win it in Mania.
Okay.
Let's see.
But then there has to be a heel face turn, right? Somewhere.
Let's see what happens. But it was a expected result.
Nothing great.
Wow.
Nothing wow about that.
It was a okay, decent filler type of match for Rumble. The next up was
strap match.
The strap, and like one of the best matches apart from the Rumble match for tonight. Like I thought how they made the booking, how the storytelling was done between Daniel Bryan and Fiend was too good. And like Daniel Bryan looked in pace and he looked amazing throughout the match. How he delivered despite being everything. It was an amazing match throughout. Great spots, great storytelling, amazing moves, brilliant match.
Yeah, for me it was like I was pretty much sure that Bray is going to win it and he's going to carry it till WrestleMania. And I was fixated on the thought that Reigns is going to win it and he's going to challenge Bray. So for me, this match was again like a null void for me. I was just enjoying it, what was happening. Because I knew Bray would win eventually. Next up, we had
Becky
versus Asuka. And so build up on the storyline that Asuka is the only one who has defeated Becky. And finally the redemption, story happened. And Becky won the match. Again expected, no titles changed. Cleanly. She did not get to hit the green mist.
That was a good they showed.
Yeah.
She hit her and she brought the mist on her face only.
Yeah.
And after that disarmer was too good. What she gave to win the match, Becky delivered. And we haven't seen Becky this good. I think in previous matches people used to carry Becky and make her look good.
Yeah.
But today she put up a good performance, and you could see it was a good match, and she delivered from her side.
I think
no punching, nothing.
Nothing, and credit goes to Asuka as well. Because those spots on the rope when she's trying to jump, leap, and then control, and then that flying rock bottom kind of a thing. Those spots are important. And when you do a spot, it becomes responsibility of both the players to get it right. For whoever is getting the fall. So after all said and done, I think we're done with the
match
of the night.
So you'll be 20, 40 years old, everything. There will always be that hype for the Rumble match.
I mean, Royal Rumble.
There's something about the Rumble match which gets you excited.
I mean,
every year.
You are waiting for that counter to end to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And who is going to come out? So for us, it was number 2 because we knew number 1 would be Brock Lesnar. And I think for the first time in many pay-per-views, I've been so used to bashing WWE for not getting it right. I think this time they absolutely nailed
it.
They
So
nailed
how they started the match with Brock coming, Elias was the number 2 entrant. And after that, they showed the dominance of Brock. And then there was one spot with Brock versus Keith versus Braun Strowman. So, and they made Brock look strong as well. They eliminated all the fillers wrestler at the start, which made Brock stronger.
Yeah.
And it was a well set up, well thought, well processed story to start with. And how Brock eliminated
13 in a row.
Which is a record. That there has been not a single continuous 12 elimination by single person.
Yeah.
So till then it was amazing, and then came Drew McIntyre.
Then came Ricochet, and then came Drew. So let's forget about what happened after that. Let's talk about Brock Lesnar. Of the illustrious career that he has had, we have been complaining about him not showing up on Raw, not defending the title more often.
But that's like the charm and the charisma.
I don't know.
If he comes week and week out, the charisma and the charm of Brock Lesnar will go off. And that is what the thinking of Vince McMahon and the people in WWE is.
I'm not going to still give credit to Vince. I think whoever thought this, that they will do a Brock dominance session of 13, 14 eliminations, like the 14 count at least, that was brilliant. Because I think this was the maximum time we have seen Brock Lesnar on screen, and it was worth it. It was worth it.
And amazing was Brock dancing when MVP music came.
MVP's music was there. MVP was a surprise return. I mean, the way Brock was placing himself. Elias came out, he was singing. Brock went out, chased him, got him in, eliminated him. Next up, he did everything right. And while running out, he almost fell while he was trying to chase Elias. But after that, he was in control. He was having a good time. He was sweaty. He was tired, but he continued that. And I think it is very good that he is at the tie position with Braun Strowman, maximum number of eliminations in a Royal Rumble match.
Yeah. And the way to get him eliminated,
was
what the claimer was excellent. Which
I think. See. We love great stories. Brock humiliated Ricochet last Monday Night Raw. Low blow, kind of. Like it was way low. So Brock was standing. Drew was on the other side. Ricochet was near the ropes. Ricochet hit a low blow. Brock was not in this state to answer to that, and then was a perfect claymore to knock him out. It was stylish, cool.
It was amazing, and Then the main pop of the day was
Edge returning.
The pyro, when the music hit, the crowd went berserk. And you could see the emotion in the crowd. After 9 years.
And I also like the fact that he was in the same gear. He was in the red, the iconic red with R written over it, rated R superstar. I think that is.
He came, and when he delivered the spears.
And the special one to AJ Styles.
And then AJ took a knock, and I guess that is what was unplanned.
Exactly. Because
you could see
when he ran, he hit AJ in the chest, and then he fell on his shoulder.
Unconscious.
So I mean,
Edge booking was done perfectly. Then Randy and Edge.
That was beautiful.
The
rated RKO team coming together. Those RKOs, those setting up, and now coming back to what Beth Phoenix did to Natalya. Randy was trying to hit an RKO on Edge, but Edge saw that, and like few seconds later, Edge threw Orton away.
And the best part is Beth and Edge both finished in top 3. And I guess mention special credit to Seth also for taking that humiliation, and 4 people. Roman turning on Seth.
I think the last 5 entrants was perfect. Like you have 25 for Randy Orton. You had 26 pay, I think Aleister Black.
28 Aleister Black.
26 was someone. 27 was KO. 28th was Samoa Joe. 29th was Aleister Black.
And
30th was Seth Rollins.
And love the way Seth Rollins entered with
AOP and Buddy Murphy. I think that is what he should do. They should show down. And the best was Seth took out Joe, KO, and Seth took out Joe, Seth took out KO, and Seth took out someone else as well.
So I don't remember
that, but
it was great. The last 5 people in the ring and the booking after that.
Edge.
And then Edge.
Seth took out.
No. Edge took out Seth and all. Roman's delivered a Superman punch, Randy Orton delivered a RKO, then they threw Seth out. So it was kind of humiliation for Seth, but
he has to take it. I mean,
great for storyline.
Great.
How the storyline was done.
They're doing what is best for business, literally. In that.
And then final three: Edge, Roman, Drew. So everyone expected Roman and Drew. Like I personally expected Roman and Drew to be the final two and Roman winning it, but that didn't happen. Finally, Drew McIntyre is one of the most deserving people to win the Royal Rumble. I think he has worked hard for the last 10 years.
I think we should talk about him being, like, go back 10 years. He was literally the chosen one from Vince McMahon, that he has come, he's the future of WWE. But it did not work out. He was thin. He went into a band with what is his name? Jinder Mahal and the 3B band. Whatever shit he did, it did not work out, went back, worked hard.
He was one of the most hardworking wrestler I have seen. From where he was to where he is now.
His return to NXT, his dominance in NXT, and then his excellent performance in Raw. Those spots.
And he was like one of the more deserving people to win Royal Rumble. The way he delivered that Claymore to Roman Reigns was one of the best Claymore you will ever see. It's like out of the world Claymore. Like that happened brilliantly, and Drew deserved this. Drew deserved to be Mania and Drew. And hopefully, now when you connect back the dots, and Drew coming in, eliminating Brock, going on to win the Royal Rumble, and then challenging Brock at Mania for the title.
I think
and might eventually win it.
I think the best part was Drew came out everyone, even like I am very scared of Brock Lesnar. If I see him standing here, I will run away. But he came in bravely, hit a Claymore, and then he was looking at him. Because there was a chance that you never know Brock Lesnar. He can come back in, take you out.
You're right, but so that small moment when you connect the dot, it becomes a great
storyline. Because now you have for the first time in like a decade, like in so much time, you actually have someone who is not scared of Brock Lesnar and who has taken him out.
And I'm expecting him to challenge Brock only.
Yeah, and he should.
And it would be a great match at Mania.
I think this sets up Mania like anything. The best part is when Seth faced Brock, we were all expecting some glitch to happen in storyline for Seth to win. It's not going to happen organically. Anyone facing Brock Lesnar, it is not going to happen naturally. That he is going to hit one spear and it's going to be over. No, sir, no. But this guy, he can do it. Because he has that potential, and the best part was we saw so many dream segments. Keith Lee coming and Brock was like, okay, now I have to think. When Keith Lee was coming, it was like a big moment.
That is what the whole idea, the whole storyline, the whole entrance, the entry numbers were done perfectly. And I guess this was one of the best Rumble matches in last 6 to 7 years maybe.
Yeah, and I think the best part was properly written.
Properly.
They did not waste a spot. I mean, okay, you can.
No unnecessary filler.
No. You did not have someone who would just come in and then just be thrown out. Brock was doing that equally for everyone.
And that is how they paced it.
Yeah.
Like all the fillers wrestlers eliminated, and then the later half 15 to 30 was the players who are there, who are the main guys in the industry.
Yeah.
And they utilized everyone properly. Everyone had a great story, great spot, brilliant match. Looking forward to Mania now.
Yeah, and I think the way the story is moving, you have a lot of potential to do the right things at Mania. You can have Charlotte versus Becky, you can have Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. Apart from that, you can have, I don't know, maybe a female. That is, like, I also realized that maybe it is not necessary for Roman Reigns to win Royal Rumble to get a chance.
And people tell like Roman has been winning everything. But it's not like when you see the result. 2015 he won.
Yeah.
Before that 2013-14 runner-up. 2016 runner-up. 17 runner-up. 18 runner-up. So massive credits to Roman for taking the punt, because you won't agree to be in that position every second year. Yeah. Being a runner-up, being thrown out in the last two. But huge props to Roman Reigns. People don't mention the good thing he does, but they always tell our favorite. But it's not the case, because we have seen Roman taking clean losses in the past. We have seen Roman taking a runner-up spot in last 4 or 5 Rumbles. So he has done an amazing job so far, and People might hate him, but he is one of the best wrestler currently in the roster. Be it anything. After fighting from cancer, coming here back again, amazing.
I mean, kudos to for all of that, but still, I don't like Roman Reigns. No matter what he does, I don't like Roman Reigns.
I love Roman Reigns. So overall, I think it was a great
pay-per-view.
great Rumble.
Great
I
Rumble.
really love the Rumble matches. Apart from that, filler matches were kind of boring, but that doesn't really matter. For Rumble, what matters is the Rumble match. If that is good, the whole pay-per-view is good.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that WWE needs to do is get more relevance to the SmackDown Women's title.
Yeah, eventually I guess they will.
They will eventually like this. But I'm all good as long as I get to see Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So overall, a great pay-per-view.
Yeah. So that is all. Okay. By the way, this T-shirt is thank you Paul for giving me this T-shirt, Stone Cold. So I was waiting for this day, and we were planning this day for a long time that we'll sit down, watch Royal Rumble together, and let you guys know how did we find it. Glad it was good, and we have less to complain than we had to talk about TLC, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So-
it was a great pay-per-view. I really loved it. Now next up is Saudi Arabia Super Showdown. Boring.
Yeah, that is going to happen.
But I'm excited for Chamber.
Yeah,
That's it.
anyway, should be good at least. So
That's it.
that's it for now. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye Piyush.
Bye bye guys. See you.
See you in the next video. Chalo. Done.